interviews, they make me bleed. The ones that's trying to ridicule, just let me be. Asking about my problems that they never see. I can't really get too fucked, just let my family eat.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Can. This is our next episode, and I'm just super excited to get into it. So you just watched the Bulls game, right? You just watched the Bulls Heat game.
Yeah.
What did you think about that?
I mean, so I'm a diehard Raptors fan, and the Bulls kind of eliminated them. And I live in Miami right now, so Miami beating Chicago was kind of like times two for me. I enjoyed it. I did think that DeMar was going off, dude. He was going crazy. So I
Was
did
he
think they
I
might.
don't even know if he was going off though.
He was going, bro.
What was he shooting?
He had a bunch of points, and for the plays I saw in like the quarter, he was just like going
Bro, he
crazy.
didn't have his
But
daughter
Dr. Seuss,
screaming, dude.
Dr. Seuss, Akash's favorite player on the Miami Heat, had fucking like 35 points out of nowhere.
Bro, he
So that
closed
definitely
out that
worked out.
game. He was like PJ Tucker in the last Sixers versus Celtics game, bro. He just had like three threes in that last minute and just closed out that damn game. Holy fuck. Like,
Also, we have PJ Tucker highlights on our Instagram page. Feel free to check them out.
oh man, yeah. I just want to say thank you to all the followers. We're very appreciative. We never thought the channel would get to the size that it is right now, and we just want to keep growing it, keep growing this podcast, keep growing the
Mhm.
IG page or TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff. And I just want everyone to give a shout out to Arsh. He's been doing so much work. He's been building this thing, and up is the only way. So we're super excited, but. I'm just I really think the Heat lucked out, dude, from not having DR DeRozan over there. Bro. Bro, she was
What do you
screaming.
mean? Oh,
Bro, his daughter,
okay,
bro.
yeah.
Bro, his daughter like won that game against the Raptors.
Dude, I just want to tell you a story. Me and my roommate were like watching the Raptors and like the Bulls game, and we would hear shouting every single time the Raptors would be like shooting a free throw. And be like, who the fuck is that? Like, it's so fucking annoying. I've never seen
Yeah.
that. And then they just like show the camera. It's like DeAndre DeRozan, DeMar DeRozan. I was like, bro, that's
Bro,
so
what do you think
crazy.
Devin Booker would say? Remember Devin Booker was like screaming at the
No double teams in practice. No double teams in practice.
we're not
Some
doubling
shit
in
like
the
that.
open gym.
Dude, do you remember when they were playing the Raptors? And the mascot was like doing some shit and he got so fucking
So
annoyed.
that's
He didn't kick
exactly
them
what I'm
out.
saying, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
Demar's daughter would be there, be like, no. You gotta throw her out of the game or some shit. Like,
What do you think LeBron would do? He'd get a
bro,
ban for like,
LeBron. Okay. Actually, on the real topic though about LeBron, bro. I'm a Celtics fan. I don't like the Lakers, but they are on a tear, dog. Like they're doing something special this season. How
dude,
far
they
do you
won the
think?
most games. They had the best record since All-Star break. It's
Yo,
crazy. Like in the
how
NBA
far do you honestly think they can go though?
finals.
You really think they could go to the finals?
Dude, one thing I'll never do after 2016 is count off a LeBron-led team, dude. And Anthony Davis is getting his stride back. D'Angelo Russell, he has some up and downs. Jared Vanderbilt, can we talk about Jared Vanderbilt for a second, dude? His defense is fucking crazy.
Dude,
He's
Jared
a good
Vanderbilt
defensive
for
player.
real. He's for real. He's actually like between that trade, right? The trade that got D'Angelo Russell and Jared Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley to LA. I really think Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt, those two might be even bigger trades than D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell,
Really? Can you expand on that?
yeah, I mean, I think Russell Westbrook being traded to the Lakers, it's just not a good fit for him. It just wasn't, right? He's not a bad basketball player. Like, he isn't what he used to be, right?
You
But,
say Shanghai would be a good fit for him?
dude, I really think Guangdong would be a good fit for him. But,
Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons there. I
no,
like
dude,
it.
I just feel like Shanghai and Guangdong are just like,
Shout out to K Woo.
dude, shout out to KWoo, dog. But, like, seriously, I really think that Russell Westbrook in LA was just not a good fit. I just think there weren't a lot of shooters in there, and they had to trade KCP and Kyle Kuzma to DC. Bro,
Yo,
why do you shit on Kuzma?
Did you hear what the
Kuzma
Kyle
wasn't that
Kuzma
bad.
and Spencer Dinwiddie beef? Have you heard about that?
No, wait, Kyle Kuzma. No. Why though?
So like there's an interview, right?
Mhm.
And then like Spencer Dinwiddie for out of no reason was instigating. So they're like talking random shit. He was like, yeah, Kyle Kuzma's not even like the third best player on the Wizards. And Kyle Kuzma just ripped him off. he was like, "You fucking uncle-looking bitch! Like, who the fuck do you think you are?" Some shit like that. And then he was just like, "You have no ring. You got traded everywhere. No one needs you. You average like 8 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds a game." Like it was just so funny.
Bro, that's really funny because Kyle Kuzma got carried to a ring by Braun, literally. Because like
Dude, it's
that's
like the
not even
most mid
fair.
beef I've ever seen, dude. The most mid
Yeah,
beef.
that's like really funny too. I'm honestly just happy to see Spencer Dinwiddie back in Brooklyn. I don't know about you. Like I feel like his
I don't
Brooklyn
give a
days.
fuck where he is, dude. Spencer
No,
Dinwiddie.
I do though. I actually like Dinwiddie. Like I feel like he was in Brooklyn and then he got like a stupid contract with DC and then they had to get rid of that contract. So they sent him to Dallas and he
Yeah.
was not as good as Brunson. So now he's back in Brooklyn. I feel like he's really coming into his own. But that's
Mhm.
me personally. I just like seeing him there.
The only thing I'm scared for the Lakers is that they have chemistry issues.
Yeah.
Do you know like which chemistry issues I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, oh wait. Wait, what are your chemistry issues that you think you're talking about?
So Malik Beasley, like he has a thing for older women.
Oh
Like
yeah,
one,
yeah.
one, one notable person, like one of those older women is Larsa Pippen, and her son happens to also be on the Lakers roster. So essentially, Malik Beasley fucked one of his teammates' moms. That's kind of crazy, my guy. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think
I don't
about
know,
that?
dude. I don't know,
I,
man.
I know Scottie Pippen Jr. is not an integral part of the
I
team, but
think
that
the
could
only
potentially
way this
unfold.
works out, bro, is if Scottie Pippen Jr. just calls him dad. I
Yeah, I
really
think
think that's the only way it works out.
so. Is
Personally.
Scottie Pippen out of the picture?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like he's got to say thanks, dad. But basically, like from a real perspective, the Lakers did the roster that we currently see came together mid-season. And
Mhm.
what they've been doing has been like spectacular, right? It's really worked. And I don't know if that's because they just got all the complementary pieces. Now they have dudes that can shoot. They have 3-and-D guys. They also got Mobamba, dude. Like I'm not even joking. Like, look, you might laugh at that, but bro, they got Mobamba on that team. They
Dude,
kind
I haven't seen him play like once, dude. Whenever I watch the Lakers game,
yeah, but that kind of replaces Thomas Bryant in a way, right?
they also got the Mister Infidelity, Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, like that's like no, but honestly, they have all the pieces right now. And if you have all the pieces, then you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So they can figure it out.
Dude, he's so fucking old. Like there's not a player like in NBA wise, there's not a player I can think of where I'd be like, I have a 38-year-old like version of this player. I'm so fucking happy, except for LeBron, dude. Like it just fucking blows my mind.
I think they said he spends like what is it like 1.52 million
1.5.
each
It
year?
has to be like three now, dude. He's like 38. He's
Yeah.
he's fucking almost at 40, dude. It has to be at least 3 mil at this point.
No, I mean, but he's so in shape, bro. Like he's better than most.
Luka Doncic.
Like, dude, what do you think about the Mavs though? For real, man, they're pissing me off. They were pissing me off.
Dude, they lost. Okay, they lost that last game on purpose against the Bulls, which was so fucking obvious, dude. None of the starters played. Luca played until the first quarter and he was pulled out. So they're definitely trying to like tank for Victor, which you're not gonna get. But I don't know, dude. It's just like a failed experiment. Like there was an article that was released today that said that like the Mavs GM he wants to like he's trying to re-sign Kyrie. I don't think Kyrie's gonna stay in Dallas, dude. Like feel like he's gonna go to some like LA. I don't know. I don't know LA, dude. He might just like fuck it up and be like, I want to go to like Phoenix and reunite with KD for like the second time. Pull some shit like that. I don't even know. What do
Yeah,
you, what do you think? What do you think's gonna happen?
I mean, honestly, dude, with people like Kyrie, you like never know what the fuck's gonna happen. They're so confusing, right? And the way they talk about things, what their values are, you never know, right? Part of me says that Kyrie wants his money, and if he wants his money, he's gonna stick with
He's a
Dallas.
greedy
Dallas is gonna be able
bastard.
to pay him a lot, right? But if he's gonna stick with it with championship goals, I think places like Phoenix are good. Depending on how the Lakers do this year, they're good.
When he comes back to Boston, bro.
Bro, I would kill myself, bro. I'm not even joking. I can't do that. I can't deal with this for another year. Like I did. No, but dude, like when he was in Boston,
He was sick, dude. I saw some of his highlights the other day, bro. He was
bro,
fucking
like I
insane.
sometimes forget, dude. We had Kyrie Irving in Boston. Like he's arguably the third best point guard in the NBA right now. You think he's second,
Yeah.
right?
You also had broken like Hayward too.
Dude, Broken Hayward pissed me off even more. Broken Hayward pissed me off more than Kyrie. Bro,
I feel
bro
bad
signed with
though,
the
but that like
Hornets for
fucked up his
120
career.
mil a year. Bro is not worth 120 mil a year, dog.
Dude, he's so fucking old too now. Like,
Dude, he's played like 3 games. Like,
really? Dude, I don't check. I
dude,
don't
no one
track
follows
the
the Hornets
Hornets.
because they're fucking trash, dog. But like, he's played like 3 games. Like, okay, realistically, he's played like 20 games, and they've all been at the end of the season after he got his Jeffrey Dahmer ass haircut, right? But like, he's trash. He's genuinely trash.
Wait, LaMelo's injured, right?
Yeah,
Because I know Lonzo,
he like broke his bone. I forget what it was, but he
dude,
broke some.
Lonzo is fucked, dude. I don't think he's gonna like.
Dude, that whole family's got like a bad injury
Tired,
gene.
dude. Dude, that's all bad luck from like LeVar's big mouth a couple of years ago, dude.
Okay, this is another thing I talk, bro. Why do you hate the Celtics so much? No, seriously, like what you woke up one
Dude,
day?
I just don't like the city of Boston, bro. It's so like
It's really
it's
funny, dude, because you lived here. Like that's what's really funny. Is because no, because I get it. I get it. Okay, you're from LA, you're a Lakers fan, you're from Miami, you're a Heat fan, whatever.
I'm
But
not from LA,
dude,
bro. What are you talking about?
but dude, this is what's funny about it. This is what's funny about it, bro. You grew up. This is what people don't know, is because they'll look at your post and be like, damn, yeah, damn, bro is like, bro switched teams for a day, right? But I'm like, dog, he grew up 20 minutes, like he 25 minutes north of here. That's where we met. 25 minutes north of here. I'm in Boston. I think that's so funny. Like
Dude,
people would never guess that shit.
can I tell you something? So
Yeah.
when I first moved to Boston from Canada, right? So like it was like fourth grade or something. So I was like a Raptors fan, but I didn't know jack shit about basketball. I was just like I'm from Toronto, whatever. And as soon as I started watching like basketball more, dude, from like fifth grade to like eighth grade, dude, I was a Celtics fan, dude. Like, dude, I was so fucking butthurt when Miami like beat us in 2012 and how like the Knicks beat us in 2013. You know what I mean? Like I was like, and then 2014 we were so shit. And then 2015, dude, this is where it all started, dude. I was like we were like talking about basketball like lunch table or whatever, right? And then like they were like, "Oh, Arsh, you're like a fucking Raptors fan, right? You fucking suck or some shit like that." And that fucking switched me. I'm like, "What the fuck did you say? What? Yo, fuck
Bro took
Boston,
it
fuck the
personally.
city. I'm a Raptors fan again." And ever since then, bro, it's been growing, dude. Like, dude, I never hated the Celtics until like this past year, dude.
That's
And I feel
really
like you
funny.
have a lot to do with it, bro. Because you've been shoving so much Celtics content like on me, bro. I'm just like, bro, chill with
Bro,
that.
I got the sweatshirt on too. No,
That's
but
what I'm
for
saying about
real, no,
sweatshirt right now.
but for real, like I think it's hilarious because I'm like, you weren't this bad, and then all of a sudden, like, bro, you might as well be a Warriors fan. Like seriously, you
Fuck
might as
that,
well be a
dude.
Warriors. Like
I could.
that's the one thing. That's the one thing. If I'm like, you're like, dude, there's no team worse than the Celtics. I'll just be like, yo, Steph Curry, and you just be like that fucking
That
guy.
that that's
You just
that's
be like, all right,
that,
dude.
the only time where I was cheering for the Celtics was last year's finals because I fucking hate the Warriors so much.
Yeah, and I'm like, we still let you down, but like actually, right? Yeah, like we did, dude. Look, we all watched that shit. We all watched it in Game 6. Okay, you know how the idea came up for the can? We were literally sitting down there, and I used this
Yeah.
podcast as a coping mechanism, bro. I was pissed.
Oh,
I was like I was going through all the stages of denial, bro. I just saw Andrew Wiggins win a chip before JT, right? And I'm just sitting there like, bro, we got to record something because they let me fucking down. They're gonna do it again this year.
dude,
But
my favorite memory of the finals is I remember there was like a bar we went to that was occupied, so we were just like watching like, Game 4 Celtics like outside the bar, and we were just like fucking going wild. That's when we met those two shorties too. Remember that?
yeah,
We're talking about that was fucking
exactly.
crazy.
Honestly, getting back right, that was last year. We are gearing up for the next playoff series, right?
Mhm.
You actually have more belief in the Celtics than I do. I watch the Celtics. I watch every single. I don't go to school like you do, so like I have time, right? I can watch the Celtics every day. And there's something I don't believe in this team, right? I just
Okay,
don't believe they have a certain factor that's going to get them very far. But you think they can get to the Eastern Conference Finals?
I think they can go to the finals, bro. I'm not gonna count.
Yeah, yeah.
Like things,
Why?
I'm one thing I'll say I am I maybe I have some biased opinions on certain things, but like logically speaking, there's only two teams in my mind that can get in the finals for the Eastern Conference. That's the Bucks or the Celtics. I don't see a single other team getting to the finals. It's not possible, dude.
Mhm.
What thing really shocked me was because I had a very like formulated opinion on the Bucks. I was like, damn, this is like the team. But the last game they played with the Celtics, bro, holy shit. And I know the playoffs are a different, whole different monster, dude. what was it, 141 to 109 or something like that? Like the
Yeah,
score.
dude, it was a
Fucking
40-point win. It
insane,
was
dude.
140 to 99.
That's insane, dude. That's insane. If we look at the greatest duos in NBA history, you know what I mean? Like Jordan Pippen, LeBron Wade, Shaq, Kobe, they played different positions. But like Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, they both could play as forwards and complement each other so fucking well, dude. It's crazy.
They do.
Like I like on your behalf, like I don't want it because I fucking hate the Celtics. But on your behalf, I really hope like Jalen Brown stays in the Celtics, dude. Because they could do a lot of shit, dude. This could be potentially one of the best duos ever played, dude. It's insane. They're so young and shit. They're barely entering their primes.
They do. I just feel like the inconsistencies are crazy. Like that's what makes me upset.
Okay, but you don't get to second seed in the Eastern Conference with inconsistency. Everyone's due for a bad game, dude. But in
No,
playoffs, we already
dude,
know
like what's very telling for me, one of the reasons why we went to the finals last year was because that final stretch of games post
because
All-Star
Chris
break.
Middleton was injured. That's why.
Okay, but
Kidding,
like
I'm
the
kidding. Go
post
ahead.
All-Star
Go ahead.
break, right? We were like 30-8 or something like that, something insane, right? 30-8 in that second half of the year. And going into that All-Star break, we were trash, but then we picked it up. And so we had so much momentum going into that first round series. Played Brooklyn. We beat Brooklyn. We swept them, right? All the games were close, but we swept them.
Dude, I was talking so much shit for that Brooklyn series, bro. I was like, yeah,
I
let's
know.
start winning a game. You guys are done. And you're like,
No,
nah, I'll
yeah.
get them in 6.
No, exactly, dude. Like a lot of people didn't pick them. They still won. That gave them confidence, right? And then going to the Bucks series, Chris Middleton was hurt. To be honest with you, Drew Holiday is their second best player. So let's just clear the air, right? But you're right, right? They didn't have Chris Middleton, got past the Bucks. And then, able to get past the Heat barely, right? By Jimmy Butler missed 3, but they generally controlled
Yeah.
most of that series going into the later half of that series. And they lost the Warriors. This year is
But
different.
to your credit, I want to say to your credit, I want to say one thing. 2018, you guys were playing with like a rookie Jason Tatum and like like a second year Jalen Brown. You had Kyrie injured. You had Gordon Hayward injured, obviously for that brutal leg thing. But you still made it to like the Eastern Conference Finals. Almost beat a very ass cast team besides LeBron. So like I feel like if you go through those situations, you're like due for a break on certain things. You know what I mean? So it was still pretty crazy. Shit happens. Dude, like the Warriors are so fun. Like they play like in the finals like every other year, dude. It's crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, dude. It was insane shit, dude. But I'll say one thing, dude. I only say the Raptors and Warriors finals was good because like I'm a Raptors fan. They won the championship. But if I'm being like totally honest, I don't think I've seen a good finals since 2016, dude. And I was a fuck. And we were both sophomores in high school, dude. Like 17 and 18, fucking like KD was just banging everyone on the Cavs.
Yeah.
2019, you could argue like as a like non-Raptors fan that like listen, like Clay was injured for some games, KD played for like maybe a quarter. I agree with that. 2020, you can always argue the lay Mickey ring or what the fuck ever it was. 2021, dude, it should have not been Bucks versus Suns. It should have been Clippers versus the Nets. I would have enjoyed that so much more. But Kawhi got injured.
No one says Clippers versus anything. Let's just start off with that, right?
No, dude, they would have won if Kawhi wasn't injured, dude. Like they
Oh,
would have 100%.
100%, dude. They would have won like easily, almost, dude. Like they
But
would
it's
have.
the Clippers curse.
Yeah, dude. But that's the thing is like, bro, you have Kawhi Leonard. He's a proven playoff. You know what he did with the Raptors, like. Especially, dude, one of the most underrated games in the Raptors run that I'm surprised you don't talk about enough is like game 4, Raptors versus Sixers.
Philly. Oh, yes, I knew you were talking about that. I
Yeah,
knew you were
yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
that.
That
Yeah.
is such an underrated game, bro, because like Kawhi carried that team. And dude, if he didn't do that, they would have
But
been
you were down 2-1
3-1
too the
versus a
series.
team that had Joel Embiid, fucking Ben Simmons that wasn't retarded, and then Jimmy Butler. Like, yeah,
And
especially
Tobias
Jimmy Butler.
Harris,
Bro,
JJ
Tobias, what
Redick.
does he even do? Tobias, don't say Tobias Harris, bro. I don't give a
He
shit about
looks like
Tobias.
J. Cole. That's what he does.
Bro. That's an insult to J. Cole. Don't say that, bro. Is like that was an insane moment for the Raptors because I think that moment, that game, defined that entire series. It kind of reminds me of like, okay, the Celtics obviously didn't win the chip last year, but game 4 versus the Bucks, right? For us, where we were down like 11 at the end of the third quarter against the Bucks. And I remember you texting me, you're like, it's gonna be 3-1. We got to try to do something in the next game. I thought that, Kevin thought that, and Al Horford just became a maniac. And then that was it, right? And
You know why I became maniac though, right? Like Giannis dunked on him, said some shit, bro, and that just fucking switched the wire in his brain, dude. It's
yeah,
crazy.
bro had to dunk and then elbow him in the fucking nose to like prove something, right? So that was something. But that Raptors Sixers game, because the Raptors did eventually win the chip, like that game.
Thank you, Kawhi. Thank you, Kawhi.
Dude, I'm just like, dude, that Sixers Raptors series might be one of the best playoff series I've ever seen. Like, it was crazy, right? Game one, dude, I thought the Raptors were gonna beat them in like 5 or something, and like it was so back and forth, and then coming down to a game-winning shot, there's nothing like it.
Dude, I want to ask you a question. I love that you brought that up. In all time, what's the greatest? It doesn't have to be the finals. It can be like any round, any series. What is the greatest playoff series you think of all time? Like, what do you think it is?
Of all time,
Okay, I
bro.
would say just, don't include the finals. Don't include the finals. Just like include like first round, second round, Eastern, Western Conference Finals,
Eastern Western Conference Finals.
or like first or second rounds too. Like one of those three.
Dude, that is very, very tough.
I actually have one in mind right now.
Yeah, why don't you say yours? I'll
I
think
would
of
say I would say 2012 Eastern Conference Finals is the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life, dude. Obviously, I was supposed to help
I
with that
don't
at
like
the
that. I don't
time.
like that shit. It's
I
good,
mean,
but I get what you mean.
not as outcome based, just like how intense it was, dude.
Yeah.
Because I remember like Miami like won a couple games and like Boston won a couple games and they were up 3-2. That whole like game six LeBron, dude, that was fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
crazy. Game seven, obviously they dominated it, but like still that was insane, dude. I wish I could I wish one thing I want in life, dude, before I die, I just want to see prime LeBron again, dude. Like that shit is
I mean, we
sick.
can't see that, dude. I don't know. Do you think LeBron's still in his prime?
No, fuck no.
Dude is like okay, so I've been watching NBA basketball probably a little less than you have, right? I kind of started when
Dude,
IT.
I've barely been watching the
No, no, no,
playoffs
no,
or
no,
like
no,
the
no. I'm
regular.
talking about when I started because I used to like not watch a lot of sports, right? I started
Oh
becoming
yeah.
yeah, I started like watching Celtics basketball when IT's last year on the Celtics, right? And I think
That was
honestly
2018, right? 2017, 2017.
2017, yeah, 2016, 2017
Yeah.
was his
Yeah.
last year on there. So
Mhm.
for me, like I have the last like few years to sort of like pay attention to. I think a series I really, really,
Yeah.
really liked was the Brooklyn versus Bucks
Mhm.
series in 2021. That was like a series
That
where
was amazing too. That was amazing
yeah,
too.
because dude, I was so rooting for the Bucks that year, I remember. And the fact that like, especially the Bucks could have been down 3-0 if it wasn't for some
Kyrie
like
getting injured.
yeah, well, I mean that too, dude. But like the Bucks really like buckled up, you know what I mean? And they had a lot of really key plays down the stretch. And
Dude, they're not winning a series if Kyrie was still there, dude. No
isn't that
shot.
crazy though? Like I was thinking about that earlier today, actually, is I'm like, bro, if okay, if the Nets win that series, they're playing the fucking Atlanta Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals. They're winning that in like 5, bro. Then they're playing the Suns.
They
The
beat the
Suns, they beat.
Sixers.
Yeah, what,
Bro, Philly's a diseased city, bro.
dude? Philly is
Diseased.
so trash. Like that's my thing. But that's my thing. That's my only reason why I feel
That's
like the
dude.
Celtics have a chance,
Apart from all of Ohio, Philly's one city I would never live in, dude.
bro. Philly. There is no team. There's no city that I hate more than Philly. Like I'm not joking. Every single major sports team anytime I've been to Philly, bro, I
That's
don't fuck with
fair.
that shit. Like I just don't fuck with Philly, right? I've like,
Philly
and
sucks.
yeah, and I think it's crazy, dude, that they have this crazy curse where they just can't win, bro. They had the first seed. They had a prime opportunity to go to the Eastern Conference Finals against the fucking Hawks, and they couldn't put away the Hawks, bro. What, bro? What?
Dude, can I say something funny?
Yeah,
So, I was talking to someone about this, and they were like, I really want the 76ers to go in the finals. And I was like, why? Like, why the fuck would you want the 76ers in the finals? And he was like, they've lost in MLS finals, they've lost in the NFL finals, and they've lost in the MLB finals all this year. So if they lose in the fucking NBA finals, it'd be so fucking funny, dude. I was like, that's pretty crazy.
All things said, like Joel Embiid is my MVP. I think he's gonna be MVP this year. I think he deserves it. Like he's been like second way too many years, and this year he's just done too much. You know what I mean? What do you think?
For Joel Embiid.
Yeah,
Um, I think Giannis should be MVP, dude.
yeah. Do you think Giannis should be MVP?
I mean, he's not going to be, dude. It's only between Jokic because he's like what third in the MVP ladder. So it's
Hmm.
either gonna be like Jokic or Joel. But like, I feel like if Jokic wins it again, they'll be like, bro, this is so fucking racist, or that like whole like social shit will come
Oh,
in.
that was only
And dude,
Kendrick Perkins. Let's be honest with you. That was only Kendrick Perkins.
I feel like Stephen A says some shit like that too. But like one thing I do agree with is that like when was the last time someone threw him? Was it like Larry Bird, I think? Some shit like
Bro, I
that.
don't even know, man.
I,
Probably.
I don't even know, but like, dude, like you have done nothing like in the playoffs, and you have three MVPs. Like that should be kind of like I don't know what he's gonna do
Wait,
this
wait,
year,
didn't Dirk
obviously,
win
but
an
like
MVP? Did Dirk not win an MVP?
I don't think so.
Dirk did
No,
not.
Drake did not win MVP.
Okay.
I could be don't hold my word to it, but I don't
Okay,
think he
I'll look
did.
that up, but I don't know. I thought he did.
I
Maybe.
mean, even if he did, it was only one MVP. It wasn't like multiple. I
So
know
we're
Steve
gonna
Nash went back to back.
Yeah, so we're gonna pull into the final stretch over here, and we're talking about playoff
Mhm.
basketball. And I think the last thing I kind of want to discuss is Warriors Kings playoff series, right? And I personally think the Kings will win in six. You think the Warriors will win in how many?
Fuck, fuck no. The Warriors max, the max. I'll give. You know what? I want to say this: the Kings have been really fun to watch this season. I'm very happy that they finished a 16-year drought. De'Aaron Fox actually majority of his points. He has the maximum points in the fourth quarter out of any player in the NBA. Good for him. Happy for Harrison Barnes. I know the Warriors kind of fucked him up. Happy for Domantas Sabonis. Happy for him too. But dude, we're not beating a Warriors team, dude. Come on, gosh. I know I hate the Warriors too, but they're not beating a Warriors team. I'm saying, if not a sweep, Warriors get a gentleman's sweep in the first round.
I don't think so. I just feel like the Warriors have such.
Don't beat that kind of experience, and they're not that old yet. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. I don't want to fuck with that duo.
I think it can be a tough first round series, but I'm getting big like 2021 Suns versus Lakers vibes for the series. I really think what'll happen
Absolutely not, dude.
what'll
Absolutely not.
happen, right, is this team has a horrible record on the road. I think they might go down 2-0 against the Kings, right? And then they might win two games in Chase Center. They'll lose a game in Sacramento again, 3-2, and I think the Kings will be able to eke out a win
Oh
in
my
Golden
God.
State. That's my opinion. And if it's not in six, then it's in seven.
I respect your opinion, but the Warriors are not losing the series.
It's just I
I
don't know.
bet I bet my left liver on it. They're not losing the series at all.
Bro, you don't have a left liver. There's only one liver, dog.
Left kidney, my bad.
That first round, do you think they're gonna win the second round?
Who Warriors?
Yes.
Wait, so if they beat the third seed, that means they would play the first seed,
No, they play
first or
either
eighth, right?
I'd play either the second or seventh seed. So either the Lakers or Grizzlies.
Oh yeah, you're right, you're right. Lakers or Grizz. Dude, imagine Lakers and Warriors here. Bro, that'd be so fucking sick, dude. That'd be so
I
fucking
know.
sick.
So what do you think?
That'd be amazing. I think it's gonna be Lakers versus Warriors, and then it's gonna be
You think the Lakers are
Nuggets.
beating the Grizzlies?
Yeah.
That's a
Dude,
whole
LeBron's hungry, dude. He's hungry. And it's
uh-huh.
gonna be Nuggets versus the Suns. And then I think the Lakers and Suns, KD and
You
LeBron.
think the
Dude,
Suns are
they
beating
haven't
the
played since
Nuggets?
fuck yeah, dude.
Bro, you think
Nuggets
straight
are
upsets in the West? Do you think straight upsets in the
they're
West?
dude, no, dude. for the first time, I don't think the seedings are correct, dude. Like they don't match what the
No,
better
in the
team
West they don't
is.
make sense. In the East they make sense, but
Nuggets
West they don't make sense.
Yeah, East, you're right. East, it makes sense. But dude, the Nuggets are a fucking regular season team. No offense to your friend Nathan. They're not beating the Suns, dude. Fuck that. Devin Booker and KD are gonna make them like their lives hell. And dude, I would rather watch the Nuggets win because Jamal Guac Murray is Canadian, and
Awkward,
like I
dog.
relate
Yeah,
to that.
dude, you're right.
But I would say
Right.
Lakers
I
versus
do think
Suns.
the Nuggets are winning, dude. I do think the Nuggets are winning the Western Conference, personally. I just think they're the only team that has
So
consistency.
delusional. No, Akash, it's not how it's gonna work. It's not gonna be like that. I promise you. Nuggets are not gonna win it.
I just feel like in terms of consistency, they're the only team that has all the pieces. Plus, they have an MVP. They have the defensive mindset. They have KCP as a 3-point shooter. They have Jamal Murray.
Talking through a regular season perspective, the playoffs are so fucking different. If
The
he's
thing
just
is, like,
trying
I've
to
watched the playoffs for years, and they like aside from a few discrepancies, like seeding, especially in the first round, tends to work that way. Second round is when things start to separate, right? And then yeah, and I think with the Suns, it really depends on if they can really muster up consistency in that first round series, beating the
if
Clippers.
KD and Devin Booker stay healthy, they're going to the
That's
West
my
Conference
thing,
Final.
and that's my question is like I don't know if they're gonna stay fully healthy. The Lakers are another question, right? Like AD's got paper ankles, so I'm like that's ripping right away, right? So
Well, yeah, like injury. I'm talking injuries aside. If there's injury phase, then
yeah,
like anything can happen.
yeah.
But if just hypothetically, if everyone stays healthy in the Western Conference, you will see a Lakers team playing
Because
the
like, bro,
Suns.
I'm just like, dude, Dylan Brooks might just go and break Anthony Davis' ankles himself, bro. Like he might just
You
make
might
it,
like pat him on the back and he'll be out for like fucking a
bro.
year.
He might just take a bat and fucking shatter his
Or dude,
knee.
even worse, you fucking John Morant gets a gun and starts shooting everyone on the court. You know what I mean?
It's a parade. It's on my city. Yeah.
City, yeah.
All right, so it looks like we've had a good talk today. I'm excited. We're gonna have a really special guest on Wednesday, so I'm excited to talk to him.
Yeah.
Arch is
Yeah.
busy; he's in school, so
Akash kind of like he kind of networked, brought a guest, which I feel like a lot of people will recognize. Another big Celtics D writer like Akash, but it'll be a really good show, and I'm excited to
I'm
you
excited too. I'm
guys
excited too.
get to watch it. Yeah.
But before we end this call, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has followed our channel. Never once, I think, did Arsh and I think when we said, we're gonna make the can that we were gonna have 6.3K followers, and we hope that one day that's 600
and counting, bro.
and counting,
It's
man.
gonna
We,
keep
we really
growing. It's gonna
believe
keep
that this
growing.
whole community that we built, that we can make something really special out of it. So thank you to everyone. And lastly,
Yeah,
please follow the
absolutely.
IG. We know a lot of you are, but that's the Can IG. Follow our TikTok, the Can
The
442.
underscore KNIG, yeah.
Yes, sir. And then lastly, follow our YouTube. That's all in the link tree. Have a good night, everyone. See y'all.
See ya.
Shorty said she coming with a friend, with a friend, with a friend, coming with a friend, with a